not taking personal readings at this time. Please do not get scammed by people posing as me in the comments section. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. Today's reading is all about what you are currently manifesting, inspired by this Taurus season happening May 2023, at least according to tropical timing. Now, halfway into the month, we are going to have a total of 6 planets pile up in the fixed Earth sign that rules pleasure, resources, physicality, the 3D human experience, and tangibility. And with this many planets, that is Sun, Moon, Mercury, Jupiter, North Node, and Uranus, transiting the sign that rules what we consider to be real and natural, this will hands down bring real, lasting results, manifestations, and material changes to a lot of people's lives. And I wanted to see what those changes could be. You can also use this reading to help you see how this upcoming lunar eclipse happening May 5th in the sign of Scorpio, the sign that rules truth, transformation, rebirth, death, and ascension. This sign is all about extracting the core or essence of anything and everything. So it's always able to get down to the truth. And after this lunar eclipse that we have on May 5th, you guys can sort of use this reading to see how your physical reality or the current paradigm that you've been living is shifting and changing in a very real, tangible, physical way. So that's another way that you guys can use this reading as well. And as you guys know, I encourage you to use all of my readings to confirm the messages that the universe and your spiritual team have been trying to send you all along. And one of the ways that you guys can use today's reading, which is all about what you are manifesting, to confirm what you can look forward to in your life, is just based off of practical sense. What is it that you are working for? What have you been praying for, asking for, trying to manifest, draw in, set intentions for? What have you been fantasizing about? So just anything that you feel spiritually like you're spiritually calling out for and trying to draw into your physical reality, that is one of the ways that you can use to confirm the messages in this reading. I pray that you guys have been doing well during this Mercury retrograde and eclipse season. Happy birthday to my May babies, Taurus and Gemini people. I'm a Taurus myself, and this has been such a beautiful season and a great time. I've been feeling great. A lot of Tauruses that I know have been saying the same. They've just been like thriving. So hopefully you guys are too, no matter what sign you are. But anyways, let's just get into the disclaimers and the meditation. So obviously this is a general reading, meaning that it will resonate with who it is meant to resonate with. Tarot does not control nor dictate your life. If you hear something that you do not like or agree with and think that you're just fixed to that reality, then you are not using my readings correctly. I conduct these readings for confirmation, not answers. So if you hear something for the first time, please do not take that message without receiving confirmation from your higher self and spiritual team. Realize at the end of the day, you have the final say with your destiny. Your free will is your power, and what you choose to do with it will direct and determine your life outcome, not a pick a card reading on YouTube. So please be responsible and accountable for your own actions, and use this as a guide to help decipher the messages that your spiritual team has been trying to send you all along. If you would like to participate in this meditation, again, this is a general reading for the collective. So in order for this reading to resonate with you on a personal level, you need to be synced into the energy of this reading. To help you do that and to help you select a pile with your third eye and not your physical ones, I will be offering a 60-second meditation. Halfway into it, I will be placing crystals from my clairvoyants that like to pick piles with objects on them. After the clairvoyant pile selection, there will be a clairaudient selection where I play a different tone for each pile, and you can select a pile based off of which tone resonates with you the most. If you are drawn to another pile, that's because there is another message for you in that pile. So if you are ready, get into a relaxed position. Become aware of your entire body, starting with your feet and working that awareness up in sections from the feet to the head. Then take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale for 6 to 7 seconds. Then ask your guides, spirit ancestors, the universe, or all of them to connect you to your higher self so you can receive confirming messages as to what you are currently manifesting, whether you are seeing this in May of 2023 or at some point in the future. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. On pile 1 is labradorite, On pile 2 is grape agate. On pile 3 is pyrite. On pile 4 is smoky quartz. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we are going to be starting off with your tarot cards to check out what it is that you are manifesting, what is right around the corner. So you can take this reading to check out where you are manifesting this May, as we do have this huge pile up of energies in the sign of Taurus. So let's just get started, and then I'll pull some additional oracle cards just to try and narrow down what other things that you guys could be manifesting pretty soon. So starting off, the very first tarot card that we have for you is the Fool. Then the Nine of Cups. I don't know if you guys just heard that car horn go off as soon as I flipped over the Nine of Cups. So for those of you trying to manifest maybe like a car or a vehicle, that could have been confirmation. Then we also have here Justice. The Ace of Cups. And under the deck energy, we have the Six of Wands. This is a very incredible spread. This is sort of like a royal flush in tarot if I've ever seen one. So pile one, the combination of these cards, it definitely feels like either some of you are not used to your prayers being answered or manifestations happening, or you are not a stranger to attracting what you want, but there is something that you've been asking for and waiting to happen, because this feels very brand new, like something that you have not experienced, especially with the Fool card here. So this is some of you in this pile maybe being new to the law of attraction, or you could have just, let's say, for example, bought like a crystal or started practicing affirmations or purchased a fixed candle for the first time, and something here works. It pops off. So this could be a new manifestation technique that you're trying. You may be new to law of attraction and calling things in, or what is about to manifest has never basically like happened in your life before. So it'll be different for each of you, but you know your own situation. In Avi, we have the Fool card here, first major arcana card in the tarot, ruled by a 0, as we spoke about in the Fool's episode on Patreon. 0 is the only number in existence without limits, and the Fool card is designed under the frequency or energy of the number 0, or in other words, unlimited possibilities. Okay, so I don't know what it is that you guys have asked for. Again, we'll definitely pull some oracle cards soon to see if we can get some extra details as to what you can expect, but overall, pile one, the Fool card alone is telling me that whatever it is that you guys have been attracting or drawing in, you guys' mindset or aura by itself is your strongest instrument. I am a firm believer in human beings being the true magic. We are the actual tool that can bring anything to fruition with enough focus, intention, faith, and patience. So I don't believe that we need crystals, tools, candles, wands. I don't think that we need anything extra outside of just knowing how to utilize our own conscious energy. And with that being said, even if you guys have been using crystals, candles, affirmations, your energy, mindset, and how excited you feel about what you are calling in is hands down your most powerful instrument in manifesting whatever these cards are talking about here. 9 of Cups is one of the cards in tarot that represents literal manifestation, but more so this card is confirming again that you guys' excitement, contentment, gratitude, faith, your literal energy is full, as though you already have something. And again, it is heightening the power behind your abilities and your magic. Only difference between this card and the 10 of Cups is he is experiencing the 10 of Cups by himself. Whatever you guys are doing to put yourself in this energy, this 9 of Cups energy, Fool card energy here, keep going. But this card could be saying that some of you have asked for or manifested and are waiting for several intentions to materialize. And again, you are just drawing them to you. As you can see, he is sitting here in this card. And justice, some of you have asked for fairness or equality and justice. But what I'm actually hearing with this card is to be understood. So someone in this pile may feel like there's a significant relationship in your life or a person that you want to make things work with, but your guides are showing me this like a translucent barrier or box in between you and this other person. So in other words, they are saying from your end, you may be confused as to what the problem is. What is the issue? Why won't this work? Why is there always something getting in the way between you and this person? So justice for whoever this resonates with, that feeling, is focusing on a partnership for some of my pile ones and creating a common ground. So whoever prayed for more ease, peace, harmony in their relationships, friendships, families, work environments, it is happening for sure. Justice is a higher power interceding, or in other words, moving in on your behalf to create harmony, because the Most High does not believe in discord between two parties that love each other. Love thrives in harmony because energy needs to move. It doesn't do well being hostage or blocked. So for those of you that have needed justice in a particular situation, you asked for it, prayed for it, have been working for it, it will manifest. It already has. And someone with this justice card, be prepared for the law to have your back as well and to be behind you with something. You may not be expecting the law to work in your favor, but it will. This Ace of Cups is talking about my pile ones feeling favored by a higher power, by the universe. This is feeling taken care of on every single level, especially emotionally. This is feeling lucky, blessed, highly favored, but this ace, it feels different every time aces come out in a reading for me. And this one in particular, it feels like you guys being tapped into this Nine of Cups and Fool card, even Justice, and under the deck, Six of Wands energy here. This feels like, again, you guys feeling favored, promoted, supported, special, like the sun is shining directly on you, just like the Fool card over here. And I don't know if some of you are maybe spring or summer babies. This might not be literal, but something, it feels like it's your season. So I'm definitely going to start pulling some oracle cards to see what this is talking about. And it's interesting too, because the next reading that I'm working on for you guys on YouTube here is all about your main character phase or your main character season. And your pile reminds me of this topic. It feels like you're about to move into your season. So some of you may be an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Spring and summer for you is about to go up. Okay. So some of you guys, you could be experiencing your Jupiter return. Jupiter is currently in Aries and it is moving into Taurus, May 15th or 16th. Yeah. So let's see what it is that could be manifesting for some of my pile ones. Like I said, to expect a vehicle or something, if some of you guys are trying to manifest like a car, because the moment that I flipped over that Nine of Cups, I heard like that car horn go off or whatever it was, but it was a car. So let's see, what is pile one manifesting? Okay. We have here finding. That sort of it tried to like slide out. So we have finding. Underneath the deck we have confidence, but I'm gonna shuffle for one more. So with finding here, this could have a lot to do with your Fool card energy over here, and especially your Six of Wands under the deck energy, because the Six of Wands, he feels very appreciated. He feels as though whatever it is that he has accomplished in his life, like people are supporting him, they're behind him, and he feels like he's pretty much found his place in the world, which is why it follows like the Four of Wands, right? So I feel as though with finding, you guys may feel, if you've been trying to manifest like your specific purpose or your specific place somewhere, maybe at a job or in your relationships or in your family or in your personal life, your home life or something like that, if you've been trying to manifest finding your own little place in the world, your own purpose, this is about you guys feeling a sense of almost like belonging with this finding card right here. That's what I'm picking up anyways from this finding card. That is confirmation that is coming. For some of you guys, you've been trying to also manifest something that belongs to you. So this could be like, for instance, finding your perfect job, finding your perfect like major in school, or finding your perfect person, like relationship or romantic partner, something like that. If there's something that you feel like you have a soulmate when it comes to something, and I believe that soulmates can manifest in an infinite amount of forms. I believe that even like a certain house or something that we are attracted to or end up buying can serve as like a soulmate in a way. So if you guys, for those of my pile ones where you feel like there is one specific option for you that's out there, you're also manifesting that. You're manifesting this like soulmate. And it doesn't just have to be in a relationship or with a person. It could be a career. It could be with like a pet that you're adopting, you know, it could be with anything. It could be with like a best friend, a business partner, but it's like a soulmate because your soul is aligned to it. Your frequencies, like they're on the same sort of like bandwidth. Okay, let's see what else it is that you're manifesting, pile one. Okay, so what flipped over is courage. Underneath, I'm going to show you guys what's underneath. See, we have life, purpose, and strength also coming out. I'm going to put these back in the deck, but this is another thing that you guys are manifesting as well. I just don't have enough room to keep it out. But this is another thing that you pile ones are manifesting is life, purpose, and strength. Finding your life purpose, finding strength in whatever sort of situation that you guys may need. As you can see, there's a line on this card here, kind of going hand in hand with the strength card. So some of you guys, this could be talking about, like I said, some of you guys are spring and summer babies, and strength with the lions up here could be talking about Leo season in particular, which is coming up end of July and moving into August. So Some of you got, at least in Western astrology or Western tropical timing. So yeah, you guys may be finding some sort of strength. You may be trying to manifest strength to get through something or to deal with something, or manifesting courage, because courage has a lot to do with strength as well, which is exactly why we have another line on this card. So it could be manifesting the courage or the strength to maybe put yourself out there to do something, especially with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is another card that is ruled by Leo, a lot of Leo energy here. So for some of you guys, you're trying to manifest the courage, the strength, the ability to stand out, to put yourself out there, to go after something. Okay, so like I said, this is another thing that you guys are manifesting. It could even be when it comes to your life purpose, manifesting the strength and the courage to find your life purpose, to embrace your life purpose, to go after it, to accept it. Because it can be very, life purposes, they're a beautiful thing. Like I said, with finding, some of you guys, you're looking for that. You're looking for your purpose. You're looking for your perfect match. You're looking for the perfect relationship, the perfect career, the perfect job, the perfect path. And you're not settling when it comes to this finding card. As you can see, like the way that she's sort of holding herself in this finding card here, is just like, she feels as though she's found a piece of herself. And so you guys are looking for a piece of yourself, and you're not going to settle when it comes to, okay, you know, it kind of works, or maybe it kind of works on paper, or it should work. No, this is about you guys like connecting with something that does work, not that it should work. Didn't I sort of mention that with your, was that, yes, it was with justice. Your guys were showing me like a translucent like barrier or blockage that was in the way, saying exactly underneath the deck here, we have family. They were showing me some sort of like a translucent like block or something in the way in between you and another party, for some of you here that are having an issue connecting with someone, and you're trying to figure out like, why doesn't this relationship work? It should work. This is about you guys finding that your guides creating a common ground with the Justice card here, as I talked about when we were just looking at your tarot cards. This could have to do with your family. This could have to do with you guys creating and finding your own family in a sense. And this doesn't have to be just blood related. This could be like a soul family. This could be your soul tribe. This could be you guys creating a certain like maybe like a certain group or an audience, or you know, maybe like a platform where you attract a certain type of people to you, or a certain demographic or a certain group of people to you, that it feels like family. It feels very safe, because that's the idea of family, is just this really strong, safe community and bond. You guys support each other no matter what, because you guys are blood. You're related through blood and DNA, which is a very powerful thing, but it doesn't just have to be through blood. So this is also you guys manifesting a sense of family, finding a sense of family, and the courage to really embrace that. Let's see what's going on in terms of you guys' career and finances, what you're manifesting there. Okay, let's see. So we have here mistakes, gift, and destiny. Okay, so mistakes here says a past mistake left you financially insecure and unsure what to do. Your current financial situation was your own doing. Accept responsibility for it. Learn from your mistakes and let it go. You will get through it. So with this mistakes card here, I believe that you guys are maybe manifesting some sort of solution when it comes to getting out of a financial mistake, or maybe like a career mistake. This could even be talking about you guys as guides trying to help you out of that with this Justice card right here. You guys, all of your cards are upright. These are very optimistic, bright cards. So finding could even be talking about finding a way or a solution out of some sort of a financial mistake or financial pitfall. Or this could be talking about as well, your guides saying in a way, they're trying to help you avoid manifesting some sort of a financial mistake. So if you guys are currently in the position, like let's just say for example, that you guys are like looking into like purchasing a home or something, or maybe like starting a business or getting into business with someone, your guides may be sending you guys a lot of signs about, no, this isn't the right maybe person to purchase that home from or to get into business with. They may be trying to guide you away from making certain financial mistakes. So be very careful about noticing the signs around you, especially with this Justice card right here. Your guides are going to keep you from getting into a certain situation that is financially unfair. Okay, so make sure that you're looking at the signs. But again, this mistakes card, since we're looking into what you're manifesting, for those of my pile ones that feel as though you maybe made some sort of a financial mistake in the past, you could be manifesting a way, a solution out of that mistake, or a way of fixing that past financial mistake. Okay, like it says here, a past mistake left you financially financially insecure and unsure what to do. It says a past mistake. Okay, so this could be a lot of you guys getting out of some sort of past financial mistake. We also have here destiny. It says believe in your dreams and passions. It is calling you to follow them, just like life purpose that came out in that other deck over here. It says whatever led you to this point in your life, it was to direct you to your higher purpose. New exciting adventures await you. Do not look back, only look to the future. So you guys could be finding your destiny, your higher purpose, your life purpose, like we had life purpose come out in that other oracle deck over here. And this is the courage to go towards you guys' destiny and purpose here. This could even be talking about finding the courage to fix a past financial mistake, things like that. It's your destiny to maybe get out of some sort of financial mistake or debt even. Then we also have your gift. It says someone might give you a gift, lend you money, or help you in some way. This is that justice energy right here. You could get a cash bonus at work. You have natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered. Explore them. That could also be what finding and courage is talking about. You guys' courage to use your natural talents, gifts, and abilities, or the courage to discover them and explore them and to apply them. This gift card could even be talking about you guys using your own natural talents, gifts, and abilities to correct some sort of past financial mistake as well, or to even get on track with your destiny, because you guys could be tapping into with this courage, finding, and gift card over here. You got and 6 of Wands, Fool, 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups. You guys could be connecting to, look at what's underneath the deck, exactly, the artist. Your guys may be trying to connect you to some sort of gift or talent that you guys have naturally, so you guys can correct some sort of past financial mistake and get into your own sort of destined path. And the artist underneath the deck says focus on finding the beauty in your day-to-day life. The artist can be a photographer, painter, film, graphic artist, or a web designer. If you cannot make a living with your art full-time, start part-time. Just get started. This could be what that finding and courage is talking about over here. And maybe even you guys being able to create a family or some sort of a support system or even a fan base when it comes to you guys' creations, your content, your art, whatever it is that you guys are involved in or talented in, especially with the 6 of Wands down here. Obviously, he has a fan base like we were talking about with just your tarot cards. There's a lot of people supporting him and appreciating him, and it could have a lot to do with you guys' art here. Now let's just grab some cards here to see if we can narrow down on some timing of when you may be able to expect some of these manifestations. So on your end, maybe just think of something that it is you want to see manifest, and we'll see what cards jump out. Okay, that definitely. We have here, time has run out. There's something better. Lessons, trials, sorrow, fate, duty. Current conditions will be short-lived. Whatever it is that you guys are going through here, this is talking about time running out in terms of like it says, lessons, trials, sorrow, fate, and duty. This could as well be very connected to, trying to get this light out of the way. This could as well be very connected to this mistakes card down here. And just saying that the time is running out in terms of some sort of maybe a difficult lesson or a trying lesson, a trying time for you guys. So if you were thinking about manifesting your way out of some sort of an issue, debt, challenge, problem, yeah, time has run out in terms of you guys dealing with this sort of issue. Like it says down here, current conditions will be short-lived. There is something better on the way for you guys, okay? So time, just know that time is running out when it comes to some sort of a challenging situation. Let's get another one. Okay. That jumped up. We have here farther in the future, when you have moved on, years, starseed, innovative pioneer, you're awakening into higher dimensions. You guys are supposed to innovate something. And we also have the artist destiny, life purpose coming out, finding gift over here, 6 of Wands, full card, 9 of Cups. So farther in the future, there's something that you guys are finding or discovering right now, could have to do with your gift, talent, or ability that is actually going to take you very far into the future. There's something about what you guys are doing or creating right now or working on right now, whether you've been working on it for a while or you just started working on it, it's going to take you very far into the future. Something is supposed to take you far when it comes to your own natural gifts, talents, and abilities, you guys. So don't give up on it. Keep going. There could be something like what it says right here, years right here, starseed, innovative pioneer. You're awakening into higher dimensions. For those of you guys that have been working on something for years now, and maybe you just haven't seen it take off, it still has a future. That's what I'm really picking up with this card here. And then underneath the deck, we have September. So something's up with September for you guys. It says intuition is the guiding light. Welfare, curiosity, explore intuition. Let playfulness carry you forward. Let's just grab one final card here to see what your guides want to say. Look, Dreamtime Creation. And underneath the deck, we have Eagle Communion. So your guides are in communion with you. They are in union with you when it comes to you guys really moving forward or towards this path that has to do with you guys sort of like curating your own talents, your own gifts, your own abilities. You guys are known as the artists to your own guides, okay? And so I'm going to read Dreamtime Creation out of the book just to get a message from your guides, what they want to say to you guys about what it is that you're currently manifesting. And the message for this card says, close your eyes, tune into your breathing, and allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living creation that you are, just like the artist over here, and destiny. It says, as you notice your breath becoming steady and slightly deeper than usual, observe the urge within you that is begging to come forth in some creative action. Pay attention to any images, sounds, or feelings that beckon your awareness, and there you will find the key as to the manner in which to express this magnificent pulse. Your breath is the crossover between spirit and physical reality. Breathing comfortably and steadily helps you align yourself with spirit, which then brings a clearer focus on what creative expression is preparing to be birthed through and from you. Discard any habitual thought patterns that would prevent the manifestation of what you are being prompted to bring forth. Allow yourself to take risks with the self-expression, and all of creation will smile upon you. Beautiful. And pile one, this is all that I'm saying for you guys, but keep dreaming, keep creating, keep going forward with what it is that you are doing, because it has a lot to do with what is currently manifesting for you. It has to do with the dream and the visions that you guys are creating in your own mind's eye, okay? So keep going with that. Thank you so very much, Pile 1, for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and amazing spirit for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, you guys. All right, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we're starting off with your tarot cards or tarot reading down here to check out what it is that you guys are manifesting pretty soon. This is a timeless reading, but you can take this as what you are manifesting this May. So we have a pile up of energies this month of May in Taurus season, the fixed earth sign, that actually represents materialization, physicality, in other words, manifestation. So let's get started, and then I'll pull additional oracle cards to try and narrow down what else it is that you guys could be manifesting in your physical reality. So the very first tarot card that we have again is the Fool. We had the Fool in the pile before yours, literally in the same position. Okay. Then we have the Star card here. Then we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Two of Cups in reverse. And then the Emperor underneath the deck. So pile 2, it's crazy to me how we ended up with the Fool card again and in the exact same position. And instantly your Fool, it feels very concentrated, very different from pile 1. But some of you guys, you could have also been drawn to pile 1 and had a few confirming or messages in there that resonated for you. But your Fool card, again, like I said, it feels very concentrated. Like some of you are channeling or attracting a very specific new beginning. Immediately on my end, this feels career-based for some of you. New position, new money, more money, new business, new industry, or a new field that you want to move into. Someone here I just heard is a very specific message. Someone may have just graduated or is about to graduate college. You are going to land a job in your chosen field a lot sooner than you think. It'll almost be instant for someone here. So obviously only take it if it resonates for you. And you're going to know if that resonates for you or not, because you just have maybe this feeling, this gut feeling, this instinctive feeling, this intuitive feeling that you won't be out of work for long, or like you're going to attract the right job immediately after college. Maybe you had a dream of it. Maybe somebody told you that. Maybe you have maybe it's been very easy for you guys to land different job interviews or positions or something like that. Maybe you were already sort of working in the field, or you already kind of have your foot in the door. Okay. So you're going to know if it resonates just based off of just like practicality and what's going on in your own life, or if you just have a spiritual intuitive feeling that this could happen for you. Some of you as well, you may be either starting a career in astrology, or it could be more divinatory like based, or you may be very synced up with your personal transits with the Star card over here. So for instance, let's say that Jupiter just moved into your 10th house, the house of career, legacy, aspirations. It's like right after it moves into that house for you, you get that job or new business started. it. Something feels very in sync with the timing of some of you guys' natal chart in this pile. And many times astrology is something that we see play out gradually, but then there's other charts and energies where the timing is just right. It's super accurate and things happen like down to the day. And if you know how to look into your Fortuna system, check that out. And that has to do with your different lots, like the lot of fortune, which has to do with like your physical reality, body, things like that. Lot of spirit has everything to do with like what you are driven to do, career, your aspirations, and a lot of Eros, it has to do with like romance and relationships, things like that. They break down something called zodiacal releasing, and it's a different way to read your astrological chart, but it can down to the day show when we are released of certain chapters. Check that out if you know how to, because your star card is actually alluding to the current transits being very favorable to a lot of my pile twos right now, and the current transits painting a picture of what is about to manifest depending on the houses that they're visiting in your natal chart. Now, I don't know why I just saw an electric car on the star card as well. Someone could be manifesting an electric car or like a hybrid car or something like that in this pile. If so, that is confirmation as well. For those of you that specifically work magic and intentions at night, if you recall being in prayer or actively drawing something in during like a night ritual or session, that's a very specific way that your guides are confirming to you that that specific thing is manifesting or coming in, with the star card here being so in tune with the nighttime and the night sky, and just night in general. If you specifically used water, visited a body of water, soaked in a spiritual bath, perform magic under a rainy night or during a storm, if you collected water from a storm and used it later on, and also something about a plant as well. Maybe you have a garden or a plant that you take care of and pour a lot of magic into, but they are showing me more details about a specific time where your magic was very potent, and also to say that specific thing is coming in. And as well as too, for those of you guys that initiated an ending in your own life, like let's just say that you were the one that decided to end things or break things off or leave a job, leave a relationship, leave a certain experience or a situation or something like that in your life, or a friendship or something. Even if you decided to distance yourself from something, I don't know why, but specifically your guides are alluding to somebody here in this pile being the one to initiate some sort of a split with your star, Two of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. But if you were the one to initiate something like that, that's just confirmation as well that there is something specific that you're asking for or manifesting that is coming in for you. There's confirmation of that. And if you have called someone back into your life with the star card as well, Two of Swords and Two of Cups in reverse, that's another huge manifestation coming in. Someone is coming back that you may have lost touch with or have been separated from, because stars are luminaries that stick out in the night sky, so they catch our attention. Same thing when we think about a star, like in the form of an actor or a musician, a celebrity. This is someone who stands out in something that they do. They stand out in the crowd. They have that sort of like it factor. So this is another manifestation happening, is you guys somewhere separating yourself from the masses and drawing that right attention to you. And it could have to do with a career or a relationship or both for some of you. So this is only going to be for a handful of people here as well, but I see it very clearly with the Two of Swords and Two of Cups in reverse. If someone here has been trying to, how do I say this? Again, only take it if it resonates. But if someone here has been trying to manifest a separation or breakup of someone else's relationship, that's what these two cards in reverse are alluding to for a small group of you here, okay? I don't know if someone here wants a couple to separate because it's a very toxic, unhealthy relationship, or if it's because you're trying to pull someone towards you and away from someone else, but it's a very clear indication of that happening here. Another thing this could be alluding to is, let's say someone here is like up for a position at work, but so are maybe a few other people in the office, and you've been praying or manifesting that the position goes to you. It's the star card power or energy that calls attention to itself. So if you've been working that type of magic, it's definitely manifesting. Let's just say they're looking at another coworker of yours to give them the position, but instead it's like their attention gets drawn towards you to give you the position instead. Almost forgot as well, but there's a lot of Aquarius energy here because Fool is ruled by Uranus and Star is ruled by Aquarius, and Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, as well as Saturn. So check your 11th house in your chart to see if there's any big transits that may have just moved there in your natal chart. Even your 10th house too, because Saturn co-rules Aquarius and Saturn also rules Capricorn in the 10th house. So check that out as well. And Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, even Mars and Venus, they could bring some sort of action and manifestation when it hits the 10th or the 11th house, but especially the 11th house, because that is the house of wishes being granted, big wishes that we had to really work and grind and sacrifice for. In the previous house, the 10th house, ruled by Capricorn and Saturn. So definitely check that out. Currently, Pluto just ingressed Aquarius in March and went retrograde May 1st. And she is the planet of transformation, death, rebirth, power, truth, secrecy. She rules the essence or core of something, and that's what she extracts from each and every situation when she transits any sign. So this could also be talking about any of you that maybe performed a return to sender type of ritual, or maybe you reversed an evil eye that was thrown at you, especially with the Emperor under the deck. You guys have been performing protection rituals. They have worked and have actually boomeranged some lower energy back. If you guys were dealing with an op, someone sending you some bad energy, you definitely severed that cord. With this Two of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse, they have no power over you or what happens in your life with the Emperor over here. They cannot take anything from you with the Star card or impact anything that you have going on currently or in the future with the Fool card right here. Whatever they are trying to send towards some of you, they are literally sending it right to themselves. It can't even get past their front door before it bounces right back to them. This is spiritual whiplash done correctly. So very strong protection around you guys as well, that you may have been manifesting security, things like that, especially with the Emperor card over here. If you guys have been trying to sort of maybe manifest or extract the truth from somebody in your life, that's another thing that you guys are manifesting as well, where they may not, there could be somebody around you that accidentally tells you the truth. Is Two of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Star card over here. So that could be another thing that you guys are manifesting, and that's just confirmation of that. Let's start pulling some oracle cards to see what it is that you guys are also manifesting. What is pile 2 manifesting soon or in the month of May? Okay, so this flipped over. We have here passion. So there could be a lot of passion that you guys are manifesting, drawing to you. Underneath the deck, we have willpower, but I'm going to keep shuffling for one more. So passion here could definitely be talking about, for those of you that felt a lack of passion, especially in a emotional connection or relationship with your Two of Cups in reverse, you're actually manifesting passion or drawing passion into your romantic life or your love life. This could even be talking about some sort of passion that may have been lacking or missing when it comes to your career or your career of choice. So for those of you guys that maybe felt like you were in a rut when it comes to your career or when it comes to your own sort of romantic situations or partnerships, and you really want that passion back, you want to feel alive, you want to feel as though something is exciting again in your life, that is another thing that you guys are totally manifesting. Okay, and then another, okay, so we also have here home. This is another thing that my pile 2s are manifesting. It could be a brand new home. It could even be a passion when it comes to your home life, your private life. This could be just having more passion in general in your overall life that may have been missing. Like I said, some of you guys, you may have felt like you were in a rut in some way. Underneath the deck here, we have grieving. So some of you guys, you were manifesting your way out of grieving. You were manifesting your way out of maybe feeling emotionally zapped, or you're in a rut or just emotionally low with your Two of Cups in reverse. Right here, Star card. A lot of you guys, you needed to pour back into yourself in some way, especially with your Star card over here. So that's another big thing that you guys are doing. Let's grab some career cards right here. Another thing too with home, you guys may be renovating your home. You may be purchasing a new home. Or this could be more metaphorical, where it's talking about a change in your home life, your domestic life. This could be talking about you guys manifesting. This could be talking about you guys manifesting a new chapter when it comes to your own home and personal life here. Let's see. When it comes to, your career, we have the card of change for career and finances. It says there's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see any movement, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes to see change, you must be the change. So some of you guys, like I said, with the Fool card, yeah, I actually started off your reading saying that some of you guys, your Fool card feels very, very concentrated, and it felt work focused or career focused. And it felt like some of you guys were actually trying to manifest a very specific new start, or you were trying to attract a very specific new beginning in terms of work. At least that's what it felt like from my end. But that is total confirmation that you guys are channeling or attracting, bringing in big changes when it comes to work and finances. Underneath the deck, we have arguments here. This is at 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords in reverse. And it says, be on guard with who you deal with in terms of any money related matters. Make sure everything is in order to avoid monetary problems. There could be some financial disputes. This could have actually been affecting you guys' home life, your domestic life, your partnership, some of your relationships with the 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords in reverse over here. It could have had a big impact on you guys' work or finances in general. Could have had a really big impact on your personal relationships and in your personal life. And finances may have caused arguments in your own personal relationships and things like that. Like, we all know that finances is one of the main or leading causes of divorce, I believe, something like that. So if this was happening in your romantic relationship, a lot of you guys, you may have lost a lot of passion in your romantic relationship because of any sort of financial or maybe career-based issues and arguments surrounding your career, surrounding money, surrounding you guys' home, maybe surrounding how you guys like split up your finances, how you guys spend finances, with the home card coming out here. So this is a lot more domestic harmony that a lot of you guys are manifesting as well. If that was any sort of situation or issue that was happening in you guys' relationships. Let's see when you guys can expect some of these manifestations to materialize or come in. This card shot out. We have here in just a few weeks. It says the universe is supporting you. Network, meetings, socializing. Eventually everything connects. This is totally that star card energy right here, where it's like you guys are just very in tune right now, very in sync right now with whatever it is that you were trying to call into your life. Underneath the deck, it says when you stop time, you'll decide to walk away. Time's up, had enough, exhausted, you know better. This is totally talking about this arguments card right here, 2 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys have had enough, you're fed up, and you're fed up enough to walk away. It could have to do with a romantic relationship. It could have to do with maybe some sort of an argument or discord happening at work even. So you guys may be feeling fed up enough to walk away from your work and your career to make a big change when it comes to your work and your career. And this may be where you guys are feeling a sense of like new passion when it comes to your work and career, because you are willing and ready to change what it is that you do for work, or where you work, or the environment that you work in, the atmosphere that you guys have to deal with when it comes to work and that work situation. Because it feels important here. I'm just going to pull a message from you guys as angels here when it comes to what you're manifesting, what they could be working on for you. Yeah, exactly. Felt like something was in this deck. But we have here joyful times. A celebration is coming up. A wedding, a proposal, a birthday, or an achievement will be a wonderful time in your life. This could be talking about that home energy, or home card right here. Passion, Fool, Star, Emperor card right here. And then underneath the deck, we have third party. Someone you are not aware of will affect the outcome. Everything will unfold for the greatest good for all involved. So some of you guys, you could be meeting someone through like a mutual friend or a mutual party. It could be like a third party that you end up connecting with or connecting to in terms of business, or even just personally when it comes to maybe like a dating or more of like a platonic sort of connection or relationship. So you guys may be meeting somebody significant through a third party. Oh my God, sorry, I keep hitting my mic. And it's interesting too, because with this third party over here, I was picking up a small group of you here, or maybe somebody here specifically. You may be trying to manifest the breakup or separation of a couple, maybe because it's toxic. And we do have the arguments card that came out here. So it could be something that's just like really toxic, or maybe you're trying to draw someone towards you and away from whatever situation that they have going on. And then we have the third party card come out here. So that could be confirmation for some of you. Listen, ain't none of my business. So I'm just gonna, you ain't gotta tell me, but it's just the cards keep alluding to it. So whatever it is that you guys got going on, take it if it resonates. If not, move on. And then a final message here from your guides. Wow, that flipped over so fast. So we have here Milky Way perspective, and underneath the deck we have music, harmony. Harmony is really bringing to mind this Two of Cups in reverse and Arguments card right here. Just more domestic harmony, like I mentioned with your Home card over here. So just feeling as though you're more in alignment with someone or a particular relationship or connection in your life is what this could be talking about. Or it could be talking about manifesting something when it comes to music, if some of you guys are like musicians or artists. And a message from your guides with Milky Way perspective says you have lost your perspective, so it is time to step back, breathe, and allow yourself to detach in order to gather information from your senses and regain your perspective about the situation. This is totally that star card right here, and change over here. And it says detachment does not mean that you no longer care. Detachment, Two of Cups in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. It says detachment does not mean that you no longer care. It simply indicates that you are looking at things from a different point of view. It is an outlook that is not clouded by emotions, judgment, or attachment to outcome, but instead maintains a non-reactive awareness of these things. The witness, that internal aspect of yourself that simply observes everything in your life, offers his or her eyes there. Through these lenses of pure awareness, you can examine all aspects of your experiences, physical, emotional, and mental, without denying anything. By doing so, you will come to understand a greater perspective than is typically justified by the ego, which allows you to see what is before you with clear vision and an open mind. Beautiful. And pile 2, this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and amazing spirit for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So we are starting off with your tarot cards or tarot energy down here to check out what it is that you're currently manifesting and what the universe is assisting you in terms of bringing into your life. But anyways, let's get started. I will also be pulling some additional oracle cards on camera to try and narrow down or get some additional details as to what it is that you may be physically materializing in your life. So let's get started. The very first tarot card that we have for you is the King of Pentacles. And this is very Taurine energy here. You can even see the bull on the back of his throne. Then we have Death in reverse. And this is actually ruled by Scorpio, the opposing sign to Taurus. Then we have the Hierophant, who's also ruled by Taurus. So a lot of Taurus, Scorpio energy already. We're actually going to be having this upcoming lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. Then we have the Emperor. And then the Six of Pentacles, another Taurus ruled card. And this was the card or the energy under the deck for your pile. So besides the fact that you do have a lot of Taurus fixed earth energy here, do you also see how many energies we have that is sitting on a throne? It's very interesting. They are handling their most prized possessions, like the King of Pentacles with his pentacle. Then we have the Hierophant with his sacred connection to source and its knowledge that he is safeguarding or safekeeping. He's also wearing the tallest crown, known as the three-tiered papal crown. And then we have the Emperor here with the Ankh scepter and globe that he is holding in both hands, signifying his control or dominance over the world or all worldly and mundane things. So you guys hands down are manifesting power, authority, respect, dominion, ownership. There's even levels to your pile here in terms of what you are manifesting. There's some like mundane things when it comes to fruition, like maybe property, manifesting more finances, stability when it comes to finances, resources, the things that you own, safety and security with this King of Pentacles over here. We have the bull on his throne, like I mentioned earlier, symbolizing Taurus energy, and that's the season that we are currently in. And the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. So some of you have strong Taurus energy. So maybe second house energy as well. You could be Venus ruled or Venus dominated. And we will have a stellium, like I mentioned, towards the middle of the month in Taurus. So some of you may see a pileup of energy happen in your second house. Wherever Taurus rules in your chart is where you're going to see these 6 planets pile up. Well, not necessarily planets, but you'll see these 6 energies pile up there. Watch out for the number 111 as well. It's 111 on my clock. So maybe repeating 11s, repeating 1s, things like that. 111, 11, 11, you guys may be seeing a lot right now, or around the time that you see these sort of manifestations happen. But yeah, some of you as well, you may be Venus dominated, which is the ruler of Taurus. She rules the 5 senses, luxury, satisfaction, pleasure, beauty, assets, ownership, when she is expressed through the fixed earth sign that is Taurus. But again, there's levels to what this pile is manifesting. So I see this manifestation popping up in things like maybe your wardrobe, your home and finances, maybe even property or ownership in some way, with the King of Pentacles, to your Hierophant, who is referring to a system of order, and the Emperor, who is a big part of the glue that holds that order or system together alongside the Hierophant, which is why they follow each other, starting with the Emperor to the Hierophant. So if you have been manifesting a bigger role at work, or being more of a leader somewhere, yes, you will see that happen. Especially for those of you, if like you work for yourself or something like that, you could see something with like a contractual agreement where you go into work or you collaborate with like another business or another creator. Like let's say you're a content creator. This could be you guys like collaborating with another creator or a big time creator, something like that, because the Emperor and the Hierophant, they go together. Like literally they are the 2 pillars that hold up society. So you have here like the Emperor is like the government, and then you have the Hierophant, which is like religion. And religion, it really just boils down to the principles that society tries to uphold in order to create like a civilized environment in society. So it's like the different morals or the ethos of a community. So these 2 powers, they really give some sort of a structure to a civilized community. And so for my pile 3s, you guys could be manifesting some way where maybe you collaborate with a community leader, or you collaborate with some sort of a big force or presence in society or in your community, in your neighborhood, in your city, that maybe they have a lot to do with charity work or the youth, or helping a certain demographic or helping a certain group of people. You guys could be manifesting that. This could be some of you guys manifesting like a position where you're like second in command, or maybe you're the position that's like next in line to the boss. You guys could totally notice in this pile here that you manifest your way into a hierarchy, because like I said, we have too many figures here on a throne. The Hierophant literally represents hierarchy, which is why these 2 words are kind of the same. So this could be you guys manifesting a change in reputation or status for yourself. Again, you guys could manifest you collaborating or working with or catching the attention of another reputable source or person. If you've been manifesting a bigger role at work or being more of a leader somewhere, you will totally see that happen. Your pile is the epitome of to whom much is given, much is required. And that's where a lot of your manifestation work is happening, is in this not feeling like stressful management. Because like I said, you've got 3 figures here. They are sitting on the throne in a way that they're almost resting. And so this is being able to take on a lot, but having a system around you, or having some sort of support or structure around you that helps manage everything it is that you are attracting and calling in and bringing in. Another big deal here is some of you either reversing an ending, stimulating something that was on its way out, restoring something to health or its original state with death in reverse right here. This could even be you reversing your own health in your personal life, in your body. So this is also talking about your environment as well, or whatever you are surrounded by, having no influence or power over your reality with these 3 cards. King of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Emperor all upright. Death takes life, right? So it's the card of power being in flux, or it transitioning from being in one party's hands to the other. So for example, the setup of your cards here is like someone's business being unaffected by what happened in like the pandemic from 2020. Like I said, just an example, but the idea here is you having manifested an obscene amount of control over your reality and an extremely firm foundation somewhere. The Emperor is holding the Ankh scepter, like I said. The Ankh is an ancient Cometian symbol that represents everlasting life, or eternal life, or the cycle of life that never truly ends. So it talks about life continuing on even after physical death. And we actually have the actual death card in reverse for you. So something may have ended in you guys' life that you didn't want to end, or have had a difficult time maybe accepting and moving past, whatever it is, but there is some sort of outcome that you didn't ask for, and it happened nonetheless, because that's what death card represents, and Scorpio energy. So in other words, it just represents the inevitability of physical life, especially in the physical form. Nothing lasts forever. So symbolically, death in reverse showing up in your what are you manifesting reading is about you manifesting another chance, another opportunity, a second life, or resurrecting something that may have come to an end. For example, this could be like a romantic relationship that ended for you and you didn't want that breakup. So this could like signify a reconciliation with that person, or you finding new love with someone else. This could be finding new love as well when it comes to your work or even with yourself. So try not to marginalize these energies too much, especially with this being a general reading here, because it can apply and materialize in an infinite amount of ways. So we narrow down in terms of energy, and the energy here is recalling something that you loved and held dear right back into form in your physical life and reality. So was it a certain job or a certain amount of money? Was it an old home or maybe a relationship, a part of your life that you miss having? This death card in reverse could be talking about something from the past that maybe you really miss or in some way still holding on to, even though you may have been almost forcibly stripped from it. So this could be some of you missing out on how much fun you used to have at a certain part of your life, in like college, for example, and you actually reviving that feeling again by maybe going out more. And like I said, we'll also pull oracles to try and narrow down what is being resuscitated in your life here, because this death card in reverse, you are essentially breathing new life into an old ending or the past in some way. But with it being in reverse, it's like a new, fresh take on something old or something from the past, or maybe it feels familiar. Maybe it looks familiar to something that you've already experienced or seen, but it's going to actually be brand new in some way, which also means as well, there's an added level of security with this King of Pentacles this time around, the most solid king, and the Hierophant, who rules preservation, sanctuary, and safeguarding what is considered sacred, and the Emperor, who is one of, if not the most dominant energy in tarot, because he embodies or rules over all four kings. So many of you will see the literal manifestation of something getting anchored or secured in your life, to the point that you don't even have to think about it or worry about it or even maintain it, because it's what Taurus rules. It almost rules like the background of our life that we know for a fact we can rely on. We don't have to worry about it because it's just always been there. And so we fall into the perception that it's always going to be there. And this is exactly what you guys are manifesting, is something that you don't have to think about or worry about or even maintain it. This feels like creating enough momentum somewhere that it's able to keep moving without an overseer. So for those of you with a business, because we have to talk about it with these three energies here, expect your business to in some way become solidified, especially with the Six of Pentacles over here as well. So expect your business, like if you are self-employed, to solidify, especially if you're currently making some changes and renovations to like your business model, for example. If you're currently trying to figure out, how can I study something, keep something flowing in without me having to guard and maintain it so closely, that answer is clearing up for you. And with so much Taurus energy here in your reading, there's such a simple fix or solution to prolong something, because Taurus is a very practical energy. It's effortless energy. Taurus represents what is natural and native. So when it comes to Taurus, this is things that we do in our element. It's just natural. It's effortless. We don't have to think about it. It's not a very conscious thing. So it's like second nature when we're dealing with Taurus. And this is what I feel like you guys are manifesting, is especially if it has to do with money, business, finances, anything like that, with the King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Emperor right here, even Hierophant. If it has to do with anything like getting to a point where your money is so stable that you know for a fact something is coming in. This is a contract as well. I forgot that because I keep hearing or seeing a contract for some of you guys. So this could even be like there's a contractual obligation here for somebody to stay in business with you or to pay you a certain amount of money for a long period of time. So or you guys may be coming up to like maybe your contract being renewed and you get to negotiate more more money, make sure you do that, because that's something, if you are manifesting something like that, then that's just confirmation to definitely make sure that you negotiate for more money, a bigger salary, whatever that may be. But for sure, with so much Taurus energy in your chart, something definitely will not be as high maintenance as it used to be. It's going to operate more smoothly. And what you are steadying or stabilizing is how effortless or easy something works, that it seamlessly like integrates into your life or fits into your life, especially for those of you whose lives have drastically changed. Maybe you are a homeowner now or a new parent. Maybe you are in a serious relationship or have more of a demanding career. There's obviously a lot of responsibility here with just these 3 cards alone. And also with the 6 of Pentacles right here, there's a lot for you guys to take care of. And what you're manifesting as well is an easier way to manage, a less stressful way to show up in all the ways that you have to. So expect something that you used to have to maintain or take care of to take care of you, to start taking care of you. So let's say this is like a relationship, for example. Maybe you were the one that would work while your partner stayed home with the kids. What's manifesting is almost like a flip in that, where maybe they're the ones working and you're the one at home, or both of you are at home while someone works from like the home office. It's just a better setup that a lot of you have been in real need of, as well as too just higher quality everything. So like I said, your manifestation in some ways, I'm just going to start pulling some oracle cards. Your manifestation in some ways, it's almost like bleeding into every part of your life, where I think you guys is just like quality in things is just going to increase in a lot of different areas. So start seeing what else it is that you guys are manifesting, bringing into form. What is the universe helping you to manifest? Especially with this Taurus season, this eclipse coming up. Okay, so we have, you guys, you see this? Fertility and lighten your load. What did I say? Something's not going to be as high maintenance with lighten your load. But with fertility here, Taurus is a sign of abundance, is a sign of life. It's a sign of equity, assets, ownership, luxury, finances, things like it basically rules the resources that we have in this physical life, the things that we value, which is resources and essentials. So you could be manifesting actual fertility, like literal fertility when it comes to maybe increasing your family or having a child or something like that. Or it could be more symbolic of you guys increasing you manifesting fertility in like your finances, your career, just in your life overall. So fertility for me, it just feels like straight up pure abundance. And it goes hand in hand with your King of Pentacles, your Hierophant, Emperor, 6 of Pentacles, even the Death card in reverse, because death takes things, right? And your Death card showed up in reverse. So this is like the stopping of something that was draining or being taken, right? With this Death card showing up in reverse. Now you guys are being replenished. Now you guys are being given back to. And I think that's what this fertility card is confirming or talking about with your oracle energies here. And then we have lighten your load. You see how this world is on this person's back? This is what I was talking about, or picking up with just your tarot cards down here, that something was very high maintenance. And that's obvious because, like I said, you have too many figures here sitting on a throne. So this is too much, like this is a lot, not too much, but this is a lot of responsibility. To get to this place in life, to get to the place of a king or an emperor or a pope figure in life, to get to even the place of the 6 of Pentacles, where it's like, I have so much that I can give away. It takes a lot. Underneath the deck here, we have spirit guides. Some of you guys, you're even manifesting a spirit guide or a closer relationship with a spirit guide. So some of you guys too, you could be working very closely with a certain energy or deity, frequency, spirit that you want to connect to. So this is just confirmation as well that they are hearing you, they're connecting to you, you are connected to them already. You could even be trying to manifest a stronger relationship to spirit in general with the spirit guide card underneath the deck. I'm going to put it back in the deck just because I don't have enough room for all the cards here, but just know that's another thing that you guys are manifesting as well is spirit guide. Let's see what cards we get for your finances and career. Okay, that like shot out. Let's see. We have here real estate. Build a solid foundation. Underneath the deck, helper, we have build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. This is exactly like what I was mentioning earlier. You guys building a really firm foundation this time around with all this Taurus energy down here. It says consider a career in real estate, interior design, architecture, or any home business. It is time to get back to basics to strengthen your finances. You guys are also strengthening your finances. Real estate could be another thing that you guys are manifesting. Maybe it's a career in real estate. Maybe it is actually selling or purchasing a home. This could have to do with like your home in general, or real estate. It just brings to mind for me personally, this oracle card, just ownership. So I feel like this is something that you guys could come into ownership over, like what we were discussing with your tarot cards down here. So just more confirmation of that. And then we have helper underneath the deck, and helper is literally the card that is the Six of Pentacles. As you can see, he's giving away pentacles down here. But helper here says, avoid giving too much of yourself while neglecting your own needs. Consider careers in customer service or in any field that you are able to care for others. Do not fear asking for help or accepting help if someone is willing to give you a hand. So some of you guys, you are definitely self-employed or in business for yourself, like what I mentioned with your tarot cards down here. And so your business in some way could be helping, or be you guys providing some sort of a service to other people. But with helper here, some of you guys, you could be getting into some sort of industry or business, or developing some sort of a business that helps a lot of people. And it could even be the type of company or business that provides more convenience to your customers, to your clients. With this helper card over here and the Six of Pentacles, like I said, the energy of something not being as high maintenance anymore, something going from high maintenance to low maintenance, is all over your reading. So you guys could even be in the industry or creating a business that just helps people manage something in their own personal lives and makes life a little bit more easy, a little bit more convenient for them. Let's see if we can grab some timing oracle cards here. Okay, so this flew out. It says, when you are happy, achieving true independence, content, not looking auspicious, only you can save yourself. We have a lot of that independent energy here with all of your cards, your tarot cards. Then we have next month, your way to victory, win, award, fame, success, goals. Keep up the good work. And then underneath the deck, we have special date, will be a meaningful event, birthday, important, reconciliation, timing is of great importance. I think I mentioned reconciliation for you guys with your death card in reverse down here. So for some of you, that is definitely confirmation that you could reconcile with somebody around a special date, maybe like a birthday, anniversary, something like that, a holiday. Just grab a message from your spirit guide, since we got the spirit guide oracle card for you. See what they want to say about what you're manifesting. Look at that. Love resurrection is definitely happening for a lot of you. Like I was talking about with your death card in reverse, this is like the resurrection, resuscitation of something in your life. It could be with a romantic sort of situation or connection. And it says a past lover is returning to your life. Listen to your intuition and be open to this reunion's lessons and blessings. Currently, Mercury is retrograde, and he is notorious for bringing old energy, old lovers back into our lives. Underneath the deck here, we have clash of opinions. Ego is keeping you in a state of opposition. Step back, detach, and rise above any petty setbacks that arise. So this is you guys, a spirit guide, saying that they're helping some of you guys that are interested in this. They are helping you to manifest a resurrection of a love connection or somebody in your life. Also, they are helping you guys with whatever sort of connection or person that you may have just had a very conflicting relationship with. Maybe you guys were always clashing in terms of opinions. Maybe you guys were arguing a lot. So this is just another thing that your spirit guides want to confirm with a lot of my pile threes, that they're helping you guys manifest when it comes to arguments, clashing of opinions, and love resurrection. All right. And a final message for pile three from your guides about what you are manifesting. Okay. So these other cards also have to do with what you're manifesting. We have rainbow blessings, so expect some blessings to come in, or what or what it is that you are manifesting to be, for you to consider it a blessing. And then we have waterfall effortless, like what I was saying with just your tarot cards down here. Something is getting easier. Something is becoming more effortless, more seamless, easier to operate, more smooth, with all this Taurus energy down here, because it's exactly what Taurus rules. It does not believe in struggle anything. And but what I'm going to read out of the deck for you guys is Gaia nurturing here, because I believe this was the first card to come out, was Gaia nurturing. So I'll read that out of the deck. Underneath the deck here we have island solitude. This could be another thing that some of you guys are manifesting or have been asking for, as well as too, some of you guys may notice when it comes to waterfall effortless and rainbow blessings that it seems more easy or effortless to manifest blessings and to manifest things period in your life that you may need or be asking for. So you may notice that as well, especially with this when you are happy oracle card down here. And Gaia nurturing here says, receiving can be a sacred act if your intention is to honor spirit. It is as holy as giving when performed with a humble and open heart. This is even truer when receiving much needed nurturing, so let others give to you. This could be what your Six of Pentacles is talking about. It says it may be a stretch to do so at times because of childhood conditioning, but that habit can be overcome. Your wounds can be healed. One way to achieve this is to nurture yourself and allow others to nurture you. Consider the actions you take that are self-nurturing. What comes to your mind when you really think about doing beneficial things for yourself? Set aside your ritualized habits and beliefs that restrict the pure act of allowing your body, heart, and soul to be nurtured. Lie on the earth and ask Gaia to rock you in her bosom as you breathe with her and relax into her loving care. And pile 3, this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and amazing spirit for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, you guys. All right, pile 4, welcome to your reading. So we are starting off with your tarot cards or tarot energy down here to check out what it is that you are currently manifesting. You guys can take this reading as a sign of the things that you could possibly see manifest in the month of May 2023, or whenever it is that you come across this reading, since this is a timeless reading. So let's get started. I'll also be pulling some additional oracle cards after we check out your tarot cards here, just to try and narrow down or get some additional details as to what it is that you guys could be manifesting. So we have here, very first tarot card, the 5 of Swords. Then we have the 7 of Wands. The Star card. And then the Hangman in reverse. And let me see which card you guys had under the deck. 1 second. You guys also had the Sun card underneath the deck. So I'll keep this out for you too. For those of you that have been praying, setting intention to escape a highly and toxic environment, that's the first thing coming through with the 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the Star card. Some of you feel like this environment or whoever is toxic will never change or maybe take accountability with the Hangman in reverse over here. And that could be another thing that manifests, is someone reluctantly saying how they have affected you or hurt you or stressed you out, and even made you become someone that's maybe defensive or arguing more than you would like with this 5 of Swords and 7 of Wands. Some of you guys, you may be manifesting an apology of some sorts, or even revenge or vengeance, I guess, if it resonates for you. Star card is someone here overcoming mind games, or it could be someone around you that you consider selfish or narcissistic or inauthentic or lacking empathy. Some of you may have given over what seems like an unchangeable situation to a higher power, to your ancestors, angels, and guides, and ask them to deal with it, because there is a sense of tiredness coming from this 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. It's like, I don't want to be here. I don't feel like engaging like this, but having to be in this environment nonetheless. So this could be like a work environment that's toxic for some of you, but you have to work, you have to make money. This could be family or a particular community, neighborhood, city, some sort of a climate that you are in that you can't necessarily stay away from. But there has to be some level of engagement here for some of you. Either you are like lifted out of this situation. Essentially, it's sort of giving like, Enoch vibes here, or this actual environment succumbs to your manifestation and prayers for it to change because you are tired. For some of you, this might not be an individual creating a toxic environment, but it could be your actual job and what you have to do that is toxic, for instance. It could be very stressful, very demanding. It could be multiple jobs that you are working. It could be taking some sort of a toll on your health because of, let's just say, like the air quality is bad, like where you work or what you actually do for work. It could be a health issue, or it could just be an issue with your health that has taken a toll on you. Some sort of a fight that you are engaged in has created a harmful situation for some of you, and that's where a lot of your manifestations are happening. And I don't know why, but I just heard heartburn too, and I don't know if that's like literal or metaphorical, but this toxicity is affecting some of you guys' actual health. And if you've been manifesting and asking or praying to be unaffected by what is happening around you, that will be answered. But if it is more metaphorical, try to do some heart chakra centered work, because the heart chakra is sort of like the access point for our energy body, for our astral body, our light body. Same way that like Earth spins on its axis, human beings, we have like an energy axis, and the heart chakra is that core, it's that center. So try to do some heart chakra centered work. If you're dealing with somebody, have some sort of resentment or anger towards someone, you have difficulty getting over the past or maybe forgiving someone. If there's any sort of healing that you've been focused on and you're open to it, keep focusing on that heart chakra area. For those of you that have dealt with a series of like one bad thing happening after another, and you've been asking the universe, when will this stop? When will I get a break? There could be someone around you as well that likes to argue or put you down. They could be holding some sort of resentment as well. Also, for those of you that have been asking or manifesting a spiritual cycle or lesson to release you, that's also happening, because that's here very much. This is someone being tired of going through the same karma or spiritual lesson where different situations have very similar outcomes. For example, this could be someone that's experienced a behind the back shit talking friend over and over again, and each time it's a totally different person, but it's like the same energy or spirit keeps popping up with this hangman in reverse right here, and someone is sick and tired of going through this and dealing with this over and over and over again. And so you may be asking, like, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? With the Seven of Wands right here, star card, it's a lot of like self-reflecting, self-observation, and it's not you. Again, this is like the same energy or spirit. It just keeps manifesting. It keeps appearing. Typically, a reversed hangman can represent someone willfully ignoring the truth that is right in front of them. But what I'm picking up with this card energetically is like an annoyed, yes, I see it. Yes, I know it. Been here, done that already. I've seen this movie a few times and I know the damn ending by now. So some of you may be a little annoyed with the universe or with this karmic spirit that keeps showing up. And I keep calling it a spirit because this is what frequencies are. One of the ways that they manifest is as supernatural energies, aka spirits or animations. And you have danced with this spirit or energy several times. Some of you have at least. So that's confirmation for those of you that feel like you want this energy to release you. You've been asking to be released of this karmic energy. It will, especially with the star card here, being the card of second chances and freedom after being released or surviving the Tower card that came before it. Some of you guys, you could have like a major energy crossing over your either south or north node. Like it could be one of the outer planets, like either Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, or Pluto could be crossing over either your north or south node, or they could be in either your 12th or 7th or 8th house, somewhere around there in your chart. It doesn't have to be for this reading to apply to you, but it's just what I'm picking up energetically on an astrological side, in an astrological sense. But it's just, I keep feeling this very strong sensation of you guys in this pile wanting to be released of this karmic energy. And it will happen, especially with the star card here, being the card of second chances and freedom after being released of or surviving the Tower card that came before it. So this hangman is manifesting as a spiritual climax or release of like, oh my God, it's about time that this ended or was over. Another reason that we have a sun underneath the deck for you. So this is also indicative of some of you that are very ready to leave a damaging experience or time period behind in your life. You're ready to move on and have more healthy energy. This is just an improvement in health overall with the sun card over here, an improvement in health when it comes to your energy body, your heart chakra, your connections, your relationships, how you feel. So this could be, again, someone that verbally like attacked you in your relationships, and you may have unconsciously carried those attacks with you, and you're ready to be free of how they made you feel. The star being ruled by Aquarius, Uranus and Saturn says, I will live by my own rules. It's a very autonomous card that does not allow anyone or anything to define it, not even the previous Tower moment. So it moves on and it takes every single facet of itself into a new life, which is why eventually we get to one of the happiest cards after going through the star and then the moon. We end up at the sun card. So there's a lot of fighting, past fighting being put in the rear view for a lot of my pile fours here. So a lot of you, I feel, is manifesting a brand new chapter that is so much more calm, peaceful, maybe even a bit more isolated. So if you've been trying to attract a change of location where you can physically separate and get away from this environment or atmosphere, that is also happening. Let's start grabbing some oracle cards for you. Okay, let's see. These two slid out. We have here grieving and beauty slid out. Let me make sure these are your cards, though. Underneath the deck is transformation, but let's see if these are your cards. Okay, there are your cards. Okay, now underneath the deck, we have here good luck for you. So yeah, this is that sun card energy. So we have here beauty, grieving, and good luck. I just had to check because the way that they like shot out as I was shuffling was very, very fast. Okay, so we have here beauty, grieving, and good luck with your oracle energy. So a lot of you have been in a state of grieving with your 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, sort of like what we were talking about, Hangman in reverse. This is you guys really wanting to put that heavy energy in the past, in your rear view, and you want to move towards this more lighthearted energy with the sun card underneath the deck for you. You guys want to put the grieving in the rear view, and you want to move towards good luck, sun card energy, beauty. You want to move towards things that's a lot more symmetrical, that's a lot more pleasing and satisfying, because you guys have been in either like fight or flight mode for a long time with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands over here. And star card, like I said, she is the card that comes after major destruction with the Tower card. So this is all about you guys being able to actually manifest. This is confirmation of you guys manifesting a new beginning, a new chapter, a new start, new cycle, where you're moving from this grieving sort of state. You're being able to sort of leave it in the past and move towards something that feels beautiful. It feels like good luck. It feels happy. It doesn't feel like you are caught up in this karmic lesson of just back-to-back grief, like I was talking about with just your tarot cards down here. Some of you guys feel like you have experienced one misfortune after another, and it may have put you in a state of grieving. So now it's sort of like your base frequency is about to change. It's being elevated in a way where you're able to escape this sense or this emotion or this feeling or this conscious atmosphere of grieving. So that's another big confirmation here in terms of what it is that you guys are manifesting. All right, and just because I shuffled from this deck for every other pile, I'm going to also shuffle from this deck for you guys just to see what you're manifesting in terms of finances and career. Okay, so we have here fear and angelic help came out. Underneath the deck, we have stability for you. So fear here says, so you guys are getting out of the state of fear, grieving, sort of like lower states, lower frequencies. Fear here says, overcome your fear of success or failure. Do not sabotage your own success. Don't allow your fear to make you forget your greatness. Remain positive and on track. Again, moving towards more optimism and positivity. It says it may require to step out of your comfort zone to achieve the abundance that you desire. And then we have here good luck. So there is good luck in terms of my pile 4 stepping out and going after something, going after the abundance that you desire, going after the abundance that you know that you deserve and that you crave. We also have here angelic help, and it says this is a time to trust in the universe and know that you will be provided for. There is a career or blessing lining up for you, so stay positive and believe again about being positive, being more optimistic, moving in that direction. Pay attention to the signs that your angels send you during this time. So make sure that you guys pay attention to any sort of angelic signs regarding help when it comes to finances and career for you guys. And then we have here stability. Your financial future promises to be stable and prosperous. Take control of your finances to create stability in your life. Excellent time to take action on any money-related ventures. So this is another thing that you guys are manifesting help with, universal help with, is as well as stability. Let's see if we can get some oracle messages regarding different times that you guys may see these manifestations happen. We have your special date. It will be a meaningful event. Birthday, important, reconciliation. Timing is of great importance. So timing is of great importance here. So you guys, this is definitely talking about for you, especially with timing being of great importance, that there is some sort of a karmic cycle that's come to an end. Okay, then we also have, see, lessons to learn flipped out. This is about that karmic lesson, that karmic cycle coming to a close. And then we have swinging. So lessons to learn here says healing work must be done. Soul lessons, learning wounds, blocked for your highest good. This is why a lot of you guys, you kept going through this karmic lesson cycle. Like I said, a lot of you guys, you're just tired. You're energetically, spiritually tired, as I could see with the Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, Hangman in reverse, and the Star card. And you guys were you were tired of having to go through the same lesson. Because it's like I mentioned with your tarot cards, like I've been here, done that. I've seen this movie a million times. I know how it ends. I'm sick of learning this lesson because I've been here before. So this is another thing that you guys are manifesting your way out of. It's just confirmation that you guys are manifesting your way out of that karmic lesson. And then we have here swinging, moving back and forth in time, unsure, maybe undecided, let go of the past to see a future. Again, this is about letting go of that karmic energy. Karmic energy is pretty much past energy. It's past energy that we conjure up or produce in the present. It makes its way right back around to us at some point in time. And it ends up feeling like past energy. So for sure, this is about you guys being let go of some sort of karmic energy, some sort of past energy, to be able to move into your future. So you're able to be released of this grieving sort of past. Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, Hangman in reverse past may have kept you blocked in a way in the past. You guys are moving away from that and more into a phase or a chapter where the energy feels a lot lighter. So you may even feel like you're like swinging in the future. Under the deck here, we have bide your time, follow the signs of the universe, divine guidance, synchronicities, wait quietly for a good opportunity. Sounds a lot like your angelic help card down here. Something karmic is definitely coming to an end for a lot of you. Just want to grab a message from your angels about what you're manifesting, since we actually had the card angelic help come out for you. So let's see what they want to say to my pile fours. Okay, hold on. So we have find your target. When you're in alignment with the universe, you will not miss your mark. Get clean on your desires and intentions. We also have, so this is confirming messages about your angels saying, get more clear on your intentions and your target. Then we have your old bad habits. Habitual responses from the past are overriding your new good intentions. Love something greater than the habit. Habit forming things could have come from some sort of a karmic cycle that some of you guys may have felt caught in. Then we have here walking the path. No matter where you are right now, you are exactly where you need to be for the next best thing to happen. So you guys are on time. If you're feeling like I wasted a lot of time in a karmic lesson, in a karmic cycle in the past, with the past, don't feel bad about it. You guys are actually on track. You're actually on time. Like I say all the time, we literally cannot fuck up our destiny. Like we can't. We could try, but we can't. Then we also have here, love yourself. You are always enough as you are. It's time to make your happiness a priority. Listen to what your inner self is saying. It is time to make your happiness a priority. This is literally you guys moving forward from this grieving space into more of a beautiful space that feels lucky. It feels like good luck. It feels like sun card energy. So this is what you guys are moving into, that your angels wanted to confirm. And underneath the deck, we have here sacred sexuality. Honor yourself and your body as a sacred vessel that is, and refuse to give yourself away to those who do not honor and respect you. So it's just some messages from your angels. And then a final message here about what it is that you guys are manifesting, pile 4. Okay. We have summer solstice radiance. This is literally the sun card energy. So I'm going to read this out of the book. Underneath the deck here, we have iceberg, submerge. This is what you guys are moving away from. That's incredible. We have literally ice and fire, fire and ice. night and day what you guys are moving away from. And summer solstice here says, let the radiance of the sun inspire your inner radiance to shine forth. Release your concerns about what may happen in the future and focus on appreciating everything that you have that is good and right. Allow Father Sun to take away your worries and cares. Do something physically active to stimulate your inner light. Dance, sing, but most important, get outdoors. Do not let any negative thoughts or habits stop you. When you are in love with life, you naturally radiate that love. During this part of your cycle, your capacity to love is greatly amplified. Okay, so this may have something to do with that message that I got about some of you guys for your heart chakra, focusing on that heart chakra. But it says here, in one of those supreme ironies of life, the more love that you give, the more returns to you. Sounds a lot like your love yourself card over here. It says here, it starts by allowing the radiant being you truly are to be expressed into the world. Smile a little more, notice the beauty of nature, see the humor and the paradoxes of life, show your love, especially to those with whom you are closest, then smile even more and watch how the world around you lights up. Beautiful messages. So pile 4, this is all that I'm seeing for you guys in terms of what the universe is currently helping you manifest, what you are bringing into your life. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and amazing spirit for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, you guys.